Right, so we've got day one of our camping site. We're on doing the Jurassic coast trail down in the south of England in Devon, and this is our first night camping. I'm just going to show you where we are, because this is the spot. We've been walking for about 5 or 6 miles. And this is where we are here. And we got this here. This is what we got. With all this little spot just to ourselves. It's beautiful. It's about 10 to 8. He just cracked a beer. That's the noise you heard. 10 to 8. Perfect sun, perfect weather. It's not too hot. Silence. And yeah, we're going to make camp here. And we're going to come down. Look at that. Beautiful. So that's day one, and we'll see what else we can do. Right, that was the worst sleep of my life in a tent, but it's 9:30 in the morning, it's scorching hot, and this is the view. This is where we are, and over here is where we're going, right over there. Look at that. We're going to go around the corner. What's that over there?
Seals, I think.
I think we've got some seals over here, possibly.
Looks like seals.
And we're going to go over here. We're going to go walk around the corner. We're going to make some breakfast and get on with the day. Right, so we hiked for about 2.5 hours this morning, and we've ended up in this little beach. We stopped for some food, and apparently this is England. When did England ever look like this? I've never thought. This is like the west coast of Australia or the north coast of Portugal, somewhere like that one. Little red cliffs in this little cove. We've got some food. We're going to grab a coffee, and we're going to take another hike to the next town. Right, we're taking a break because we're no longer in England. We're in the Vietnamese jungle, I think, because if you can see behind me, it doesn't look as steep as it looks, but believe me, it's steep. This is exhausting. This is 3 hours sleep last night. Oh my god, we got a little I can't even speak. I can't even find the words. Our little mound, our little hill, our little Vietnamese trek in the middle of England. We've got the coast here, as you can see. This is the coast, this is the water, and we're in the middle of a bit of a steep climb, and we're going to have to take a break because it's so hot. There's no clouds, and this is one of the toughest parts yet. It's so steep, and onwards and upwards. So we found this little trail off to the right of that path, and this is where we are. We took it. It's quite tricky, it's quite steep to get to, but I'm just going to give you a 360 of where we are. And this is just on the south coast of England. Everywhere. At the beach, got the red cliff. France is that way. And then behind me, north. Head up there. That's north of the wall. Hit up. You can go back home to Yorkshire, right? Just keep walking that way.
Stop a hill, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful spot. Well worth it. The grueling climb. Water, cold beer. So we're gonna sit here for a bit. Try So we're going to just show you some stuff we found here. We found this tree, and it's an illegal tree apparently. So Stu's going to tell you more about it here. Stu's he's the bushman. So you said it's illegal.
So this is a yew tree. This is protected, so you're not allowed to damage him. It's a toxic tree. All parts of the plant are toxic. It's an ancient tree, famously used to make the English longbow, made famous in the 100 Years' War with France. So they're that way. It's nice to see on this walk. We've just crossed the peak, and there was a little plaque up there. There's flints lying around everywhere. You see, it turns out people have been inhabiting that area for at least 6,000 years, which is amazing. So there you go.
Right, morning. So this is day 3 of the hike, and it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. It's a good sleep last night. It's a lot warmer. New sleeping bag, better hoodie, and I'm just going to show you where we. I'm just going to show you where we woke up and where we camped last night. So this is what we're waking up to. Better day. More clouds. And yeah, look at that. Beautiful area, beautiful little area. And so this is where we got to. And then we're going to hike to a little place called Beer. And go from there. Lovely. So I just found Stu sitting on a log and doing what Stu does. He's doing stuff with his hands. Stu, what are you doing? He's found a rock. He thinks it's a soap rock. A soap rock.
Just for this, it's soft enough. You can carve with a knife and not really blunt it. So yeah, pretty cool.
Right, so I've been currently hiking for about an hour or so this morning on this cliff that you can see behind me, right up here. That's where we're going. That's the next part of the journey. We're going to go down to this little beach. Hopefully there's a cafe there. We can get some coffee and some breakfast, because that first hour of the hike was, the first part was just gruesome. And the sun's coming out again. The first part was nice. It was a little bit cloudy, it's a bit of a breeze, but the sun's coming out, and we're going up here.
And I want to fly, yeah, yeah, I want to fly.
So just a little update of where we've been, because I haven't really had batteries and cameras and stuff out for a while. So at the minute we are in Weymouth. We took a bus from Beer to Lyme Regis, I think it's called. So we spent the night there in a campsite. It's a lovely little town, lovely little village. And then now we took a bus to Weymouth, because I'm just low on time. I got to get back. I have a gig on Friday night, so I have to get back for that. So at the minute, as you can see up here, where my finger is here, this is where our campsite is tonight. This is the coast along here. So we're going to be camping roughly here tonight. So we've got this entire cove that we're going to walk around today, which is going to take about 4 hours, 5 hours. And then tomorrow, this is a cove roughly here. So that's the plan for today and then for tomorrow.
Sunny day, won't you come my way? Take me by the hand and fly away. Sunny day, won't you come my way? Take me by the hand and fly. Oh, I see clouds, I see rain. To try to hide behind this pain. My eyes were blind, but now I see that all this pain is temporary.
So we got to our campsite last night. A bit of an easier day yesterday. We just had a few miles where we just walked to the campsite. and we need a proper rest. Today's going to be a big day. It's probably going to be about 10 miles. This is the campsite we're in. We find. And I forget the place. It's Orpington? No, not Orpington. What's this place called again? Osmondton, something like that. Little campsite. Nice little bay area. So it's a big day today. I think it's about a 10-mile hike. And if I have enough battery, I can get some better footage. Starting fresh tomorrow's another day. I'm on my own, but not for long. 'Cause you've been watching all along. Sunny day, won't you come my way? Take me by the hand and fly away. Sunny day, won't you come my way? Take me by the hand and fly. Right, we're now about 2 miles away from, is it Durdle Door or something? Anyway, there's a cove up here, about 2 miles away from it, and this is probably going to be one of the hardest parts of the hike, because right here, this is where we're going, and from behind me, this is what we got here. This is where we're coming from. So this is stunning. It's really stunning. It's incredible. This is where we're going. So it's going to be a bit of a head down and just get up. But there's one thing I've learned in 5 days of doing this hike, because when you're doing this, there's no social media, there's no scrolling, there's no Netflix, there's no YouTube, there's no watching stuff. It's just you walking with a heavy backpack, and all you have is your thoughts. But there's one thing that I've learned in the past couple of days about myself, is how you have time to think, and you have time to yourself. What am I doing wrong? I'm acting something isn't right. What am I doing wrong? And how can I fix it? And in that silence, in these tough moments when you're doing this is when the answers kind of come, and you realize you're living wrong. You realize your mentality's wrong. How you want to do things, but you don't actually think that it's going to work out. So you live in a state where I don't think this is going to work out, but you do anyway. It's a subconscious thought. But what you actually need is to be more in the moment, in the now, and actually believe, you know what? If I move forward, things will work out. If you can have that mentality of things are actually going to work out, then I think that's how you can better your life. You can move forward, living in a state of, I'm moving forward, this is what I'm doing, and hopefully that's part of the key, and you can have a better life. Not to live in the past, not to dwell on the past, because when you come to places like this, it's very much living in the moment, and it's the same kind of analogy as wanting to achieve something in life. It's the same as doing this kind of, it's the same as doing this hike. We're walking, we've done 60 miles so far, and the only way you achieve it is by one step at a time, and that's it. Gradually, one step at a time, and you're going to move forward. And that's the same thing in life. If you can just take little steps, just like a hike, there's going to be easy parts, then there's going to be the hard part, where you're walking up something like this, and then you get to walk down something like that, and when you get there, that's when you get the payoff. And it's a one step, left foot in front of the right foot, and you keep repeating that. So I think this is day 5, day 6 of this Jurassic Coast hike, of which it's difficult to speak. It's been pretty exhausting, but we tried to camp down by Lulworth Cove last night, but we couldn't find anywhere. But luckily there's a little campsite and they had a couple of spaces left and they were able to put us in there. So we had a bit of a better rest, charged all the batteries, and we're going to make our way back down to Lulworth Cove, and then we're going to a castle just north of there, which I keep forgetting the name of because it's been so hot. You're just kind of focusing on the weight of the bag and just walking and just getting through it. So we're going to the castle. We're going to spend a bit of time there, which is a nice little easier bit of a stroll this morning. It's very quiet, blue skies, not many clouds. As you can see, this is where we're at. And then back up to the big smoke later on tonight. Do my gig, get a shower, and we're going to take a bit of a bus right up here. It's going to be a good day.
Find a way to make it's cold outside, but I don't mind the rain. And the moonlight brings tides of change. In the dead of night, stars shining bright will help us find our way. We'll pack our bags and head out west with nothing in our way. The silence where freedom reigns